Alright, subchapter 2, octane disclosure. Definitions: you determine octane rating, either the rating of the anti-knock characteristic grade type of the automotive fuel, determine the divide by the two sum of the ratio of the octane number plus the motor octane number unless other perceived the prescribed under section 2823. C3 of the cell and such of the means of the rating and such character of the term and the perceived of the describe of the term research octane number. The octane number have means given in simply the specification American cited material of the standard specification automotive spark ignition fuel designated D4814 as effective January 9, 1978 with respect to the gate rate of the type of the automotive grade and the form of the test of the ASTM standard test designated D2699 D2700 effective such date. Term knock means the combustion of fuel spontaneously localized area of the cylinder of the spark ignition engine instead of the combustion such fuel progression from the spark. With the term automotive fuel retailer means any person who marks the automotive fuel for the general public ultimate consumption. Term refiner means any person engaged in production, importation of the or importation of the automotive fuel. The automotive fuel means liquid fuel with the type of the distributed use in fuel in any motor vehicle. Motor vehicle means a self-propelled four-wheel vehicle less than 60,000 pounds gross weight with a design primarily for the use of the public in streets and roads and highways. New motor vehicle means any motor vehicle equatable legal title with a not previously transferred ultimate purchaser. Ultimate purchaser means with respect to any of the first person purchase of such item purpose other than resale. Manufacturer means any person who imports, manufactures, assembles motor vehicles for sale. The term automotive fuel requirement means respect to automotive fuel, motor vehicle class, imported, manufacturer, assemble, manufacturer minimum automotive fuel rating such of the automotive fuel such manufacturer recommends efficient operation such motor vehicle, substantial portion of such class without knocking. The term model year with a manufacturer annual production period with determined Federal Trade Commission motor vehicles class of motor vehicles. If a manufacturer has no annual production, the term of the model year means the calendar year. The term commerce means any traffic and transportation exchange of the commerce between any state of the place outside the state which affect the trade and transport exchange of the commerce is described in subparagraph A. The term state means the state of the United States, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, American Samoa, and other common territory possessed in the United States. Term person, purpose of applying provision of the Federal Trade Act of the Title 15, United States Code 1441 and 10 sequence respect for the provision. Subchapter includes partnership with the corporation of the distributor, means with the person of the receiver of the automotive fuel to distribute the automotive fuel to another person. Ultimate purchase of the automotive fuel rating, octane rating, automotive sparking engine file, provide Federal Trade Commission rule of the Cetane rating, diesel oil, and other formula rating of the divide of the Federal Trade Commission as control of the maker social test of them may be the appropriate carrying out subchapter of the automotive fuel concern. Cetane rating, a measure of the included cetane index, cetane number, engine ignition quality, diesel fuel, influence of the diesel fuel combustion roughness. The cetane index and cetane number mainly determined according with the testament of the American Cetane Testament Standard design of D97 and D4737 cetane index. This is a D613 cetane number. Alright, 2822, automotive fuel rating, testing, disclosure, termination, certification, automotive fuel, refining, distributing automotive fuel. Each refiner distributed automotive fuel in commerce for the determined automotive rating such as the fuel. Such refiners distributed fuel of the person other ultimate purchase of the certified consist of the determination made under paragraph 1, automotive fuel rating such fuel. Certification, automotive fuel rating, distributing, receiving, distributed automotive fuel, certified automotive fuel using automotive fuel certification by distributor. Each distributor received the automotive fuel rating certified under this section and distributed such fuel in commerce with another person with the ultimate purchase of the shall certify of the other person's automotive fuel rating and such fuel consistent, automotive fuel rating such certified, such distributor selects, such a time such a Federal Trade Commission may be prescribed the automatic fuel rating should determine such distributor. Display automatic fuel rating, automated fuel retailer, automated fuel for display. Each automated fuel retailer display clear, conspicuous manner of point of sale, ultimate purchase automotive fuel rating, automotive fuel consistent with a one automotive fuel rating, automotive certified such retailer in subsection A2 and B. Such automotive fuel retailer elects in such time such a free trade Federal Trade Commission may be a rule prescribe automotive fuel such automotive determine such retailer such automotive fuel if such automotive fuel is refiner automated fuel with such automotive determined subsection A1. Display and representation of automotive fuel requirements of new motor vehicle with such vehicles, propagation rules of Federal Trade Commission such as prescribe the rules applicable to the manufacture of new motors, display each for the motor vehicle, the representation, connection, sales of each such motor vehicle, automotive fuel requirement of such motor vehicle, representation, anti-knock, characteristic automotive fuel, person distributing automotive fuel using auto fuel rating representation, no person distributed fuel, commerce, may any representation respect anti-knocking characteristics, such fuel representation fairly disclose the automotive fuel rating certificate fuel consistent with fuel's automotive fuel rating certified to determine such person under foregoing provisions section. Additional statutory consideration respecting certification display representation automotive fuel for purposes of automotive fuel considered to be certified representative of the person consistent rating certified determined by such a person. In the case of automotive fuel consists of the blend two more qualities automotive fuel offering automotive fuel ratings rating certified display which represents such person average of the fuel ratings and quantities weighted below the volume such fuel does not consist of such a blend only in an automotive fuel rating such person certifies displays representative of the automotive fuel ratings fuel certified determined by such a person. Non-applicable statutory requirements foregoing provision section shall not apply to any representation display at point of sale with the other means any character of the automotive fuel with the automotive fuel rating. Note to the identification of automotive fuel at a point of sale with the elsewhere trademark identifying symbol of the connection with sale of such fuel. Display representation automotive fuel requirement motor fuel do not express the implied warranty state federal respecting knocking characteristic automotive fuel. Any display representation respect the automotive fuel with the requirement of motor vehicle required made under the not rule prescribed under subsection D which shall create with express the implied warranty under state federal law with the automotive fuel rating equals exceed the automotive fuel requirement may be used the fuel in all motor vehicles same class as motor vehicle without knocking may be used in fuel in such motor fuel operating conditions without knocking. Alright, 2823 Administrative Effect Enforcement Provisions, Procedural Investigation Enforcement Powers, Federal Trade Commission, Procedural Investigate Enforcement Powers, including powers to issue procedural rules enforcing complying with the requirements of subchapter rules pursuant to requirements subchapter defined with the terms subchapter required of the following reports, production documents, appearance, witnesses, although applicable terms, condition, Federal Trade Commission Act, where the part in subchapter testing, certification, motives for requirements of the Environmental Protection Agency, interagency, and enforcement agreements between the Federal Trade Commission, Environmental Protection Agency, other federal agency, Environmental Protection Agency may conduct field tests, automotive fuel rating, automotive fuel, compare with the tested automotive fuel retail outlets, automotive fuel rating posted at those outlets shall certify the result of such test comparison. Federal Trade Commission shall notify the Federal Trade Commission failure to post automotive fuel rating. Federal Trade Commission may enter interagency agreement with the Environmental Protection Agency and such other United States the Commission to determine appropriate with the purpose of assuring enforcement provision in this subchapter in a manner consistent with minimizing the cost of field inspection related compliance activities, reducing duplication similar related field compliance activities performed by agencies in the United States, propagation of the rules, Federal Trade Commission's contents requirements, compliance with the rules no later than 6 months after June 9th. 1978 Federal Transmission shall be by rule prescribed to make effective the uniform method of which a person certified another automotive rating automotive fuel uniform method displaying automotive fuel rating automotive at the point of scale of the ultimate purchase effective on and after effective date prescribed in paragraph 1.1 should be satisfied with the requirements subsection A, B at 28.22 with itself. In this case, other persons shall comply with the requirements established pursuant to 1A shall be considered satisfied with the requirements of 28.2C with the title of such a person comply with the requirements established pursuant to paragraph 1B. Federal Trade Commission may rule prescribe procedure determination automated fuel rating automotive fuel varies prescribed in 28.21 prescribing that such rules commission shall consider ease administration enforcement industry practice distribution marketing automotive fuel may permit adjusting such fuel automotive fuel rating into the effect of the attitude and temperature and humidity. Federal Trade Commission may be by rule prescribed make effective the method determining automotive fuel rating with the automotive fuel consists of a blend or two more qualities automotive fuel different automotive fuel ratings. Federal Trade Commission finds methods prescribed more accurately reflects automotive fuel rating such blend weighted average method set forth in 28.22 F1 of this title effective on and after the effective date such per rule any person considering satisfying requirements of 28.22 F1 if the title of such person and method is prescribed in such in lieu of the message section 28.2 F1 of this title Statutory provisions act with promulgated rules, except provided in paragraph 2 of this chapter, that shall be recited in accordance with Title 55, 53, Title 5, except the interests of person afforded and operative to present world data views. Augments respect any proposed rules prescribed under subsection C3, 2822D, with the subject of the record opportunity agency hearing. Section 18, Federal Trade Commission Act, Title 15, United States shall not apply with respect for the prescribed under this subchapter. Acts practices constituting violation should be unfair with the Deceptive Act procedure affecting the commerce of the means of the Section 5A of the Federal Trade Acts Commission. For any person who violates subsection A, B, and C of Section 2822 of the travel of the rules prescribed in subsection D 2822, purpose of the Federal Trade Commission Act included remedy with a penalty application violation. Such violation shall be treated with the violation rule of the such of the Act as respecting unfair deceptive acts and practices. Alright, 2824, relation to statutory provisions, state, local law, extend without any of the prison subchapter apply with the act, and on mission in no state with the public subdivision, there may be the adopt the continuing effect except for the providing subsection B, provision, law, and regulation, such acts and omission unless provision such law and regulation same applicable provision in subchapter of state political subdivision may provide investigation, enforcement, action, remedy, penalty, including procedural actions necessary to carry out investigative enforcement action, remedies, and penalties with respect to any provision law regulating permitted subsection A. Subchapter 3, subsidization, motor fuel marketing.